Hey guys, what's up? It's Joy Gaming here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a little different video than usual. Usually I have gameplay, with audio in the same portion of the video, and I decided today I want to change things up. So I'm going to have some Star Wars Battlefront gameplay in the background while I'm voicing over or commentating over the gameplay. So, guys, let's talk about Twitch. I want to talk about how I got into Twitch and how it kind of changed me. I know this is going on YouTube, but hear me out. I want to talk about how I got into Twitch. This was actually through YouTube, so there's the correlation between the two. The first main part I had ever watched Twitch was in 2014. I've been watching it over 2 years now. I think it might be a little less than 2 years or a little more. I'm not quite sure. But how I found Twitch was through Tom Syndicate or the Syndicate Project. And it was their first season of My Night, and he had said, yeah, watch me on Twitch. So I had watched the one of their episodes, I'm gonna just throw a number out, like episode 89 or something. I don't even know if it went that high, but I watched one of their episodes, one of Tom's, and in his description it had his Twitch. So I went to go watch it, and by all odds he had to be live at the time that I clicked it. And of course I didn't know any better. I was just click it, I'll follow him. But he happened to be live that day. So I think it was that day. I forget what day it was, but I really enjoyed watching his stream. So I was like, I can't type, I can't chat without having an account. So I went to the I went to the follow, the login, sign up thing. I made an account, and then bam, I can type, I can do all this sorts of stuff. I didn't even know what I could do with my account. I thought it was, you had to be like a special person to stream. But no, that's not what I had figured. I had thought wrong. But here's the catch. After that stream, he had talked about, YouTube and all that, blah, blah, blah. The live stream ended, and I had nowhere to go, right? So what I eventually did was I went to the Minecraft category. I didn't really know what everything was, like the categories, all the channels. I didn't even know how to stream at the time. And then I found one guy, one of my favorite streamers, and I still watch him today after it'll last for more than 2 years. I'm not sure. Like I said, undebatable at this point. And I had found one of my favorite streamers, Giant Waffle, and I came up to a point in his stream where it was the Build Guild, where he's a part of the Build Guild, not part of Nerd Fusion yet. Even though he's still a part of the Build Guild, he doesn't really do much of their podcasts with them. He's just still a part of it, right? The Build Guild is actually just a bunch of Minecraft streamers that click and they made a group or a guild, as you can call them. But it was at a weird point. They were talking about anime, or he was Andrew or Giant Waffle, and he had been talking about how he liked anime so much and why it's so fun, and he was building this guardian temple farm or something. He was building a huge guardian. I think it was in 1.8 at the time, and he was building this huge farm, and where he just got a whole bunch of prismarine shards. He couldn't really do anything with it, but it was just a long course over a period of time. And I had found him, and once he had kind of finished it, I had found another guy, Dan's Gaming, and that's when I really started to, I started to progress in the way of like developing my own stream and everything. And I had watched him, actually I think I had watched him before Giant Waffle. I had just clicked on it and I found him, but I was like, nah, I'll just go back to Minecraft because he was playing like a horror game. It was like one of the top games that I didn't really know, and I was like, this can't be a top game. So I clicked it, found him, and then I left. But then it was super weird because like once Giant Waffle had finished his farm, I could say, he was talking to Dan's Gaming, and he really like I was like, wait, Dan's Gaming. I watched that guy, and I was like, oh, okay. So they know each other. They know each other, and that's super cool, right? And then it kind of came to a point where I was like, this is kind of cool on what they're doing and how much people they're meeting and everything like that. So what I did is I found out how to stream. And I was like, I just looked up on OBS. I think at first I had actually really typed in one of their chats, and he's like, yeah, just look it up. So I did, and I found all this cool stuff, and even today I'm still finding all this stuff that can help my stream and improve. I can improve on stuff, right? But then I eventually found a way to stream, and I did. So it didn't start out too bad. I was gaining followers, pretty quick, a little faster rate than I am now, because I was like, oh, first stream clickbait, that's kind of what it is. But what had happened is like I didn't stream too often. I just kind of streamed Minecraft, and I kind of streamed whatever games that was available at the time. And then I started seeing Giant Waffle, and then I found Sevidus, Dan, and Bacon Donut. They're all part of the Nerd Fusion crew, company located in Redmond, Washington, west of me. And they just kind of grew together, and they I kind of found a couple friends along the way. I found CJ, part of the chunk. I found Matt, part of the chunk. I actually found him. CJ found me, and then it kind of clicked. So it was super cool. And what had happened is I had eventually found a passion, or a hobby, I should say. Not really a passion yet, but it was it was kind of a hobby at first, and I was kind of playing games every once in a while. I was like, oh yeah, I'll stream at 5 to 7 every day once I get home from cross or something. But I was in the 8th grade at the time, so I wasn't really too busy. I was just kind of doing some fun stuff on the side. And then this 9th grade year, it just kind of hit me that it's kind of really fun to do stuff. And I enjoyed what I did. And the summer, I'm just like, I'm going to hit it hard. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to stream as much as possible. And, I'm going to get, tons of followers and stuff. But then I kind of realized throughout that time that it's not about how much followers you have. Like, I see people with the same amount of followers as me, or even less, or even more. Even the more people that have less viewers than me at concurrent viewers, I see less followers, more viewers, right? That's just how it is. And I kind of wanted a fun hobby to do, so I decided to go to I just watched their streams, and then like a typical young streamer or young YouTuber, it's just like how to create a theme, and it's just like how to grow. And it's just like some of them are just like you gotta have ups and lows in your voice, and it's like you gotta be dramatic and everything like that. But really, the one key thing that I really learned about everybody in the stream that I've learned from and grown from, and especially the smaller YouTuber, you gotta brand yourself together. You gotta use Twitter. You gotta use a lot of social media because that's what a lot of people have these days. And also, one really key thing that I noticed is watch other streamers and make them a typical idol, right? You want to be like them. You don't want to be like them, but you want to be um like you want to be impressed, or you want to, if you kind of see it like you want to show yourself off to them, which isn't really going to happen all in one day. It takes a time, and it's it gets there. But what I'm really trying to say is you have to learn from the bigger streamers. Is, you learn from celebrities, and it's all one kind of small world. And I just kind of learned to be like the bigger streamers and stuff, and you know incorporate that into my stream. And a lot of smaller streamers have like a lot of things going on at once, and that's what a lot of people like. But once you inhabit the bigger streamer style and get it nailed down to a point that you can't perfect anymore, and that's when it starts happening. And a lot of people don't think that's going to happen at one point, but it takes its toll, and time goes on, and it happens. And I'm here today telling you guys this. I probably wouldn't be here telling most of you guys this if it wasn't for Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias, all the people that support me. And it's been a wonderful road coming here, and that's really how I found Twitch. And I enjoy what I do. So, I don't want to take that for granted. I don't want to take you guys for granted. I want to have a successful career in what I do. And, as I'm young and I'm growing, it definitely helps me being young and, being the guy who I am, being young. It's not going to work out all of a sudden. A lot of people like older streamers and stuff. But anyways, guys, that's really how I found YouTube. And YouTube kind of connected me to Twitch, and Twitch kind of blew up and everything. So, I'm here telling you guys how I found Twitch. And, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hit that like button if you did. It's not really too much. It's kind of a weird segue, but, I think that's all I really have to say. And, of course, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button if you did. Subscribe for more. And, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Take care, and goodbye. I like that. I like this. I like this style. I'm out.